Hi everyone, welcome to our full moon in Scorpio practice. We're just going to do a few poses to honor the full moon. So we'll begin in our waterfall. We came out just to be with the moon during our practice tonight. So you'll start, if you have a block, bringing your block, coming with your feet hip distance apart, lifting the hips, placing the block on the lower, middle, or upper setting, whatever feels best for you. Let the butt cheeks hang off of the block, picking the knees up, stretching them up towards the sky. The feet are slightly separated and the feet are flexed just like you're standing. The arms will go up above the head, tucking the chin towards the chest to elongate the back of the neck. And we close the eyes. We'll be in this pose for about 5 minutes. We begin our practices with waterfall for the way that it calms our nervous system, for the way it brings us into our rest and digest mode. It brings us into a space where we can restore and renew and rejuvenate. So coming into the breath, noticing the inhale and the exhale, beginning those deep, full yogic breaths where you breathe into the belly first, then breathing into the lungs, exhaling from the lungs, and then emptying the belly. Allowing yourself to arrive on your mat, to let go of any worries or any stress, to come into yourself for our practice. Come into this space of honoring this last super full moon. Honoring the energy of healing and compassion. Allowing the muscles to begin to let go. Allowing the body to begin to rest. If you feel any trembling or shaking, just know that's totally normal. It's your nervous system releasing tension, releasing stress. If you feel any of those sensations, any shaking or trembling or swaying, just allowing the body to release and let it go. In Yin, we create the space for the body to heal itself. So just becoming more aware of where the body is holding tension or tightness. And then relaxing into the pose. Allowing the body to open up, to release. For our last few breaths, straighten the legs as much as possible, flexing the feet towards the sky. Taking 3 more deep, nourishing breaths. When you're ready, we'll begin to bring the knees towards the chest, sending them opposite sides of the mat. Planting the feet, lifting the hips, coming down upper, middle, lower back. Keep the feet wide, bring the knees to touch. The hands can come by your side or come to rest on the belly. Just taking a few breaths to recenter, to let everything settle. And then when you're ready, we'll roll over to the right side. We'll come up to a seat. And then we're gonna do a few poses, just a couple, honoring the energy of this full moon. So for our first pose, we're gonna come into half Lord of the Fishes. So you'll send your feet out long in front of you, flexing the feet. Then bending the right knee, crossing it over the left leg. You might stay here. You might bend the left leg in, sit bones rooting down in the ground. And then bring the right foot in front of the left knee. So the right heel is in front of the left knee. We'll reach up to the sky, gather the beautiful energy, and then bring the right hand behind us. The palm is down, helping to support and lengthen. Then bringing the left arm around the kidneys, up towards the sky. Elbow comes to the knee across the body. Bringing the thumb to the third eye point. Closing the eyes. Coming back to the breath. Those deep, full inhales and exhales. This full moon is all about healing and compassion for ourselves, and the spleen honors the solar plexus, our sense of self, the way that we talk to ourselves, the way that we honor ourselves, all comes from our spleen, our sense of self-worth. Taking a few more deep breaths on this side. With your next exhale, releasing the thumb thumb from the finger, unwinding the feet, sending the legs out long, taking a few breaths. And when you're ready, we'll go for the other side. So bending the left knee this time, crossing it over the thigh, bringing the right foot in, grounding through the sit bones. Then bring the left foot in front of the right knee. Reach that left hand up, gather energy. Bring the hand behind the hips. Bring the right arm around the kidneys up towards the sky. Bring the elbow across the body to the left knee. Bring the right thumb to the third eye. Using the breath, settling into your posture. This new moon is all about, it's asking us to honor the beauty of endings in our life. To recognize that when things end, it's also the beginning or a brand new start. So finding the beauty of things coming to a close, maybe a chapter ending, and then allowing us to focus on the new beginnings in front of us. And the spleen is all about transformation. It's all about our ability to take in the lessons we learn in life and use them on our path as we move forward. So just allowing yourself to fully release into the pose. Taking a few more full, deep breaths. Just taking a few centering breaths. When you're ready, we'll move to the next pose. So again, we're going to be doing some twisting poses with the legs, helping to detoxify in this new moon energy. So this time, bending the right knee again, crossing the right foot over the left. Bring the left foot in. Again, we begin like this. You can stay here if this feels comfortable, or you can stack the knees on top of one another, flexing the feet to protect the knee joint. And then you're going to create this long, tall spine. So feel yourself rooting down through the sit bones. Feel the crown reaching up. Feel the spine elongating. And then bring the fingertips in front of you, pressing your finger pads into the ground. The shoulders are relaxed away from the ears, and we close the eyes. So here we come into shoelace pose, or it's known as cow face in its yang version. And we're coming here to honor the liver. Because this new moon is all about healing, compassion, finding the beauty in endings, and then being ready for the rebirth, for the new beginning. And the liver is the organ of rebirth and renewal. So we come here to honor this energy. We're also deeply opening our hips in these twisted poses with our lower body. And the hips are the seat of all relationships. So maybe some of our endings might have to do with relationships in our lives that are no longer serving us. So as we feel the hips open and release, we let go of old trauma or stories connected to relationships that no longer serve us. Using your breath, breathing in, creating space. Using your exhale, letting it go. Let every muscle in the body relax. Taking a few more deep, nourishing breaths. And when you're ready, slowly tilting to one side, unhooking the feet, lengthening the legs, taking a few breaths back in center. And when you're ready, we'll go for the opposite side. So bending the left knee this time, crossing it over the right leg, bending the right leg in, maybe staying here, maybe stacking the knees on top of each other, flexing the feet, protecting the ankles, rooting down through the sit bones, creating that tall, long spine, bringing the pads of the fingers in front of you, relaxing the shoulders, using the breath, coming into your pose. And since we're working with the liver, strengthening our ability for the rebirth, the new beginnings, to have ease and grace in these transitions, you might bring your attention to the third eye, that space between and slightly above the eyebrows. Our third eye is connected to our soul, connected to our inner, truest self. So you might imagine an emerald green light of unconditional love to honor our liver, our soul. Or maybe it's a bright, white, sparkling light yourself to fully release and relax, letting go of every muscle in the body, opening up, cleaning out, letting go. Taking a few more deep, full breaths. Side, unhooking the feet, sending them out long. And then you might spend a few minutes in Shavasana to honor the beauty and the energy of your practice. I hope you enjoyed our full moon practice. I hope that you find some beautiful ways to honor our full moon. I've got my crystals out here charging. Maybe some of you are charging your crystals at home. Have a beautiful Shavasana and let me know how it went.